Here. This is attorney Marina Shepelsky. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, wherever you are. Welcome. Welcome to our weekly show about immigration news in the States, in the United States. I'm Marina Shepelsky, immigration lawyer for over 21 years. Hundreds and thousands, actually, cases already processed and won. And we are here to serve you guys wherever you are. If you're in any of the 50 states, we can help. So I'm just saying hi to people right now. And I'm going to wait for more people to join before we'll start the news. It's been a crazy week, as usual, with President Biden announcing things and Trump saying things. Hello from Munich. I'm going to be highlighting some of you guys saying hello to me. So somebody's watching from Germany, from Munich. Hello and welcome. Welcome to our show. Drop me in the comments where you are watching from. And I'm going to give you a shout out. And then Nigeria on Instagram, Onom Alabrima from Nigeria. And he's asking, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing very Saeed is watching from Pakistan. Hello from Fatima on YouTube. Hello from Alpha Omar Jallo. Hello. Maria has a question. Maria, I will start answering in about 10-15 minutes from now. So we'll get to your questions at the end, but for now, I'm just saying hello. Maria is from Naples, Florida on Instagram, watching me. Hello. I've had a very good week. We got a social and 2 work permits for our clients yesterday, and 1 approval of the I-360 VAWA petition for a male, for a guy who's a truck driver from Kyrgyzstan. It's a country that's one of the former Soviet countries. Alpha says from Washington State. Hello. And next is from Florida. Hello, Florida. Hello, Florida. Hello from Tennessee, from Omar Zadine. Hello. Okay. India says Vaib Havsharuya 7. Hello. Ashish Chanchal is from New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey right now. I'm in the Old Borough area. So this is very nice of you guys to say hello. Keep posting, keep giving me comments about where you're watching me from. And I'm slowly going to start talking about the news, and then I'm going to start answering your questions. Of course, nothing I say here is legal advice per se. For legal advice and the strategy in your case, give us a call, or you could go online. Our website is shepelskylaw.com. It's in my profile, whether you're watching me on Facebook or on Instagram and YouTube, and schedule a consultation. That is the best way to get one of us. We have a great team. Last week, we all went to Manhattan on Thursday to have a great dinner at a all-you-can-eat Brazilian restaurant. It's a steakhouse. Give me some idea. Have you ever tried this? This is only my second time. So, just so you guys know, I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm like on a diet, and plus I'm taking diabetic medication for weight loss called Wegovy. So I can't eat that much, but this place was all you can eat, and they keep bringing out the steak. Drop me a comment if you ever tried. How did you handle it? Like I tried to go home, tried not to like a big breakfast, a little breakfast. And this was a late lunch. So they have a salad bar, and they keep bringing out meat, and they start with this kind of steak and that kind of steak, and you have like a circle, like a cardboard circle by you that's red and green. So if you want more food, you leave it on green. If you want them to stop, you turn it to red. And I only ate a little bit because first I had some salad from the salad bar. I was already very full from that. And then I'm not like the biggest steak lover, but my associates and my colleagues, they liked it. So they kept getting steak and the sausage and um, uh, chicken and all these things. I've been to other places where they also serve. This is my second time. So the other time I've gone, they serve grilled pineapple. Have you ever tried pineapple, guys, on the grill? It's amazing. Grilled is amazing, and shrimp, of course, is great, and other kinds of things like fish sometimes. But this place meat. We had a wonderful time. See some of our pictures on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following us, follow us on Instagram and follow us on YouTube if you're on Instagram. So we had a great week last week. It was nice to just spend time with people that you work with because we're always working super hard and don't even have time to see that much of each other. And, Edgar Floxy, U.S. House of Representatives, says, "Greetings, attorney from Minnesota. Hello, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it." And Deborah Gibson is also from Minnesota. Thank you very much for watching. Uh, Kwaku is saying, "I'm a super lawyer and they're watching me from Kentucky." Thank you so much. Adil Sadaf says, "I'm from New York. Can I ask for an EB3 D?" We can talk about that in a minute. Okay? We'll talk about this. Let's talk about the news. Hello, hello. Okay, so that's it for hello for now. Keep dropping the comments. We'll be saying more hello as the show goes on. So, the biggest news, of course, was President Biden declaring, announcing a new program. This is only for people living and married to a U.S. citizen, living with them, and married to a U.S. citizen, and you've been over 20 years, at least before June 17, 2014, and their children. So stepchildren of U.S. citizens qualify as well. So that's true. If you qualify, they will forgive the fact that you came with no visa or no inspection or like with some sort of a temporary transit type of a visa, E1 or G1, crewman's visa, right? So this is for those people who are married to a citizen, have been here for a while, have gone to lawyers, and the lawyers said to them, the only thing you can try is one of those I-601A waivers. And people don't want to do the waiver. They're afraid it's too expensive. They don't want to leave the United States and risk it. So this is for those people. Now, if you're not living with a spouse or if they're refusing to follow up with a green card for you, this might not help you much. So this is very much something you should talk to a lawyer about, and this program should be announced to actually go into effect very soon, probably a couple of months. So we're all waiting very patiently for this and excitedly. And they're estimating that about 500,000 to maybe like up to 1 million people can get help from this. Um, Charmaine is saying hello, watching from Pennsylvania. Okay, hello, hello. So that was on Biden's side. On Trump's side, Trump said if he becomes president, I will, he said, I will, if I become president, people, I will give students of US graduate programs and bachelor degree programs and even regular colleges, as long as you have a degree from a US college or like higher education uh, um, institution, then you will get a green card from Trump. Then he backpedaled a little bit because the public was saying, especially Republicans, oh, you need to vet them. They're going to take jobs away from U.S. citizens. So that's all kind of on the back burner for now. And his spokesperson said the first thing he will address if he becomes president is the illegals here, start deporting them, and the borders. And then he'll think about this whole idea with giving green cards to U.S. higher education graduates. So we'll see. So those are the two bigger things that are in the news today. On the USCIS side, this is Pride Month, and we are celebrating people who are in LGBTQ marriages and They're asked for asylum based on LGBTQ, and we're talking about how to make things easier for them in immigration courts. So that's going on. Also reminding you that the medicals for green card have the rules have changed for medicals for green card. Once you get that medical, it never expires anymore. So you can now submit it with your green card application right from the beginning. It will not expire and it's going to be still valid when you finally have your interview, whenever that is. uh, okay, also, there's some new policy guidance on the I-730 petitions, and this is for those who got asylum, won asylum, and filed for spouse or children through the asylum family unification process. That's called the I-730 petition. They've just released some guidance on how you can get information about what's happening with your case. So they do have like a whole identity confirmation or verification process. So when you call to find out what's going on about the I-730, there will be some type of a way that you will be able to get information on the phone or through the e-inquiry from USCIS. And finally, there's talk about how there's a shortage of nurses, and it's always been the case recently. In the United States, there's a shortage of nurses. We need more nurses. But the problem with visas for nurses is that they have slowed down a lot, right? And nurses are like stuck in visa lines, and that's really not helping the nurse shortage that we have in the United States right now. The Marketplace, which is a publication online, it reports that visas for nurses are running out yet again, very quickly running out. And this is months before the end of the 2024 fiscal year. That ends at September 30th. So for healthcare providers looking for nurses from abroad, this is a big problem, as experienced nurses are in high demand, and the US healthcare providers are saying they're getting very disappointed as the times for the visas are growing and they're running out of these visas very quickly. It's a sad thing for the nursing area, right? I talked about the medical. Oh, let's talk about final thing I want to discuss. July 24 visa bulletin came out. So they already released, even though it's only June 26th, but they have released the July 24, 2024 visa bulletin, and it shows that the EB3 perm dates retrogressed, went back almost a year on the final action chart for visas. So instead of waiting less, we're now going to be waiting 1 year more for for EB3 visas, and that's the perm visas for like regular people who are just basically looking for a job because they have a college degree or a master's degree. Not the exceptional ability, but regular jobs, right? And that is now basically went from like 4 years to like 5 years now as a whole wait, the entire wait, which again is very discouraging for any employers who are looking to hire people from overseas. It's going to be very bad. What else do I want to say about that? A little bit movement. They said, let me just go through it. I'm reading you the AILA's briefing. They summarized the July 2024 bulletin with some comments here. All right, so yeah, we talked about EB3 went back a whole year instead of going forward. Family petitions, F1, which is grown up children of US citizens, moved a little bit by 3 months to October 2015. And F2B, which is adult children of green card holders, moved 1 month. F3, which is married children of US citizens, went forward by 1 month. F4, which is brothers and sisters of US citizens, went forward by like a week, 1 week, not even a whole month. Um, F2A, which is green card holder spouses and green card holder kids, went forward by 2 months. So that's good for green card holders who are filing to unify with spouses and kids. And employment based. EB1 is pretty good. EB2 final action moved a little bit forward to March 15, 2023 for final action for the world. China moved forward 1 month and India moved forward only like 2 months. And so on. So there is a little bit movement, not as much as we'd like all of us to see, but some movement was there, except if you're EB3. EB3 perm went back 1 month. So that's all for the news today for you guys. Let's get into your questions. Today we'll start with Instagram here. Truly World says, and thank you for watching Truly World. I see you here every week. Thank you. Is this true through the border that if you cross through CBP1 using the app CBP1 to cross into United States, that the government does not support asylum people, only gives a medical card, doesn't give a visa card? Some people will get a parole, which is not the same as a visa. They don't give a visa. And some people, they allow you to come in, but you don't get anything. You're just allowed to come in and file for a green card through asylum, basically to file for asylum. Damo Hemonuel is watching from Virginia. Hello, hello, Virginia. Okay, back to Instagram. Not Instagram, YouTube. Back to YouTube. Maria Yunus has a question. My husband stays in the US. He is coming in 1998 with no visa, and he is married to a US citizen. Okay, we have 2 children born here. He's come from JFK this time, have fingerprints. I don't know what this question even is. I'm sorry. I can't answer the question that I don't understand. Okay. Alpha is watching from Washington State. Hello, hello, and welcome. Question from Adil Sadat. Can I apply for the EB3 after PD? Probably not, because the PD means you were in court and it was dismissed. And all the time that you've been here, even if you came with a visa initially, became unlawful status. So probably not a good idea to apply for the EB3. Plus, we just discussed the EB3 waiting time is like 5 years. So it's not great. Richard Gonzalez says, hello, is there any way I can get a green card? I have a DACA and I'm a firefighter. Any chance of a green card? So far, just marry a US citizen. With the new Biden program enroll in place. If you came with no visa, that's forgiven now. And through that marriage, you can get a green card. Okay, Kwaku on a name says, hello, Madam Marina. I got denied for my I-485 because I was an arriving alien that came from the border. Can I refile and get advance parole to travel out? Can you help, please? So I assume you are asking about the I-485 based on the family petition. If so, it might be possible to get your paperwork. Set up a consultation for us, but don't do it for now. Let's wait like a month to see how the new family unity program is developing. This is only if you were actually married, if you are now married to a US citizen. If you're not, I don't think anything new is happening for people who are not married to a US citizen. Charmaine says, can you make a video for 2024 interview? We have an interview coming up soon, and I'm watching this from Pennsylvania. You mean asylum interview? How to prepare? No problem. I would love to talk about how to prepare for your asylum interview. Mani Kumar says, good morning, Marina. Good morning. Hi. Omar Zadine says, my attorney made a mistake on my I-360 by having me married instead of divorced, and he hasn't updated that mistake yet. Is this enough reason to get my case denied, and why do you think he's waiting? And there's another comment, and he handles deportation cases also. I have no idea what your attorney is thinking. You cannot ask me that. You definitely need to make a change, and you can. And if you make a change, you're not going to get denied. You should be in good shape. After getting PG, okay, yes, so we talked about this. Mani Kumar says, good morning, Marina. My I-360 has been approved. Woo! I know that you have applied for I-485 with it. Okay, question, how long will it take? And thank you very much for the great work. Pride and Heart Rainbow Philly, and for a great team. Thank you so much. So Amani Kumar had his I-360 approved, and we filed the I-485. It might take like 2 years in your specific case, but it's different for everyone. Wickham and Marie says, hi, I have a misrepresentation because of fraud. Can I still apply for parole in place? Yes, you can apply for the parole in place, but then when you apply for a green card through the marriage, you're going to have to include a waiver, and you're going to need the I-601 waiver. So yes, you can apply. Annette Chan says, my niece is married to a U.S. citizen for more than 3 years now. They went for an interview, I guess based on the marriage, more than 2 years up, and still they don't have a green card, only work permit. Give us the call. We can probably schedule a consultation and figure out how we can help your niece. And I will need her to schedule the consultation, your niece. Okay, we talked about this. Washington State, Alpha Omar has a question. He says, a good place to apply for your asylum. So, is Washington State a good place to apply for your asylum case if you came in illegally? Also, up to your biometrics. Do you wait for your work permit to social? How long does it take? Okay, so you came without a visa. You can file for asylum in Washington State. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Seattle is a great court too. You're in good shape. Now, when you file for asylum and you file the form I-589, it takes about 8 months from the date you started the asylum to get your work permit. Why? You cannot file for it before 6 months. And hopefully your lawyer knows how to put you in the ASAP membership, and that will get you a quick work permit. Another question from Alpha is, can you marry a U.S. citizen and get the opportunity to apply for a green card after applying for asylum? You can apply for your marriage after you apply for asylum. However, if you came illegally, you might not be able to get the green card. There might, you might need to have to do other things or nothing at all. Do a consultation with us. We can figure this out. We can help you. Charmaine says you're very informative. I enjoy your videos. Thank you so much. Sumal says, already applied for PIP, parole in place through the military. I've been waiting since August 2023. Does the new ruling still apply? Well, you already filed. Let's wait to see what happens to that. Reginald P. on YouTube. My son is a citizen. He wants to apply to have a green card for me. What's the first thing he should do? There's a bunch of forms he has to fill out for you. So the first thing you should do is call a lawyer and schedule a consultation. And we're happy to help with this, of course. Mary Namuzi from Instagram wants to know, can I change my TPS to F1 non-immigrant status? Yes, you can, but it depends if you can do that in the US or not. You can apply for the F1 visa, and you might have to travel to a consulate in another country. So we'd have to talk to you to figure out how to do it right in your specific case. Arthad wants to speak to us. Give us a call. We can have a consultation. Happy to help. Truly World wants to know, if he enters the US through the CBP1 app, will I be able to start working in 1 month? It depends if you get parole or not. And 1 month, probably not, but maybe like 2-3 months, yes. Nai Krashan wants to know, can I change my entry as a tourist, as a visitor, to some status that gives me a work permit. And sometimes, yes, but let's talk. Give us a call for a consultation. And I have videos on my YouTube page if you want to check it out about the options that people who come as visitors have to change their status in the United States. Charmaine says, I'm having a green card interview coming up soon. Would like to get a new interview question updates if possible. Sure, I will probably make some videos. Oh, this is a marriage interview. Sure, I'll make some videos about more like updates on the questions for. It's called a Stokes interview usually. A marriage interview is called a Stokes interview. All right, let's take some water. Alpha says thank you for your information. Annette says thank you. Okay. Wickham Memory says, thanks for answering my questions. I was told there's no waiver for misrepresentation. Is this true? I've been married for 12 years and living in the US for 25. I don't know what misrepresentation you have. So, if you have a prior marriage fraud, there's no waiver for that. But if it's just something like you put down in the forms, some information that was not true, like a lie or omission, you didn't include something, there might be a waiver. It depends if you put information with us, and we will figure. It doesn't even have to be me. We have a great team of lawyers and two paralegals now that are helping screen for cases. The paralegals and the lawyers will help you with really complicated legal questions. So schedule a consult and we can figure this out together. Truly World says, thank you, Marina, for your beautiful heart, to sharing information and answering us. Thank you. I'm glad you're watching. I love you guys. Thank you. Unknown says he loves me. B. Sarmambaeva says in Russian, hello, I was in your office recently and somebody gave her wrong information. Sorry about that. Maria Margolich, what happens if you go to asylum interview and you get denied while having TPS? Can you still go to court to fight the asylum case? It depends. So if they just close your case, no, you cannot do anything with that. But if they just deny it and they send it to court, then you can fight it. It depends on the office, it depends on what happens at the asylum office. Okay. Looking over here. All right. Let's keep going. Suleiman Drame. I've been married for 5 years. My wife just became a US citizen. How long will it take me to get my green card and then citizenship? So if you entered US with a visa and you're here, it will take you about a year and a half, approximately 1.5 years, to get your 10-year green card. After that, if you're still with your wife, it will take you another 3, 4 years, with the processing like 4 years, to become a US citizen. And if you're overseas, it's a little bit longer. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Oh, one more question from Instagram. Vishal Sharma says, how long does it take to bring a spouse to the States? I'm a US citizen. Up to 2 years, Vishal. If you're a citizen, it takes up to 2 years to bring your spouse, up to 2 years, from your country to the United States. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a great time talking to you, giving you some information here. For more in-depth, for more deep information, like a deep dive into your case and strategy, give us a quote, schedule a consultation. You can find all our contacts in the profile. And shepelskylaw.com is our website that has everything also. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. I'll see you next Wednesday. Take care. Bye bye.